Are you either constantly sore, waking up every day with some sort of pain or soreness from your workouts, or maybe have you been putting everything into the gym, doing everything right in the gym, but still not seeing the results that you maybe want to or even that you should? Well, if you're in either of those categories, today's the video for you. Let's talk about your recovery and why it is so important. So in order to have the discussion about recovery, first we have to understand, what am I talking about when I say the word recovery? Now, recovery comes in three different types of forms. Sleep and rest, which is grouped in together, so rest or sleep, however you want to say it, right? Nutrition, refueling, and finally, active recovery, like stretching, yoga, meditation, or some sort of aerobic exercise, such as walking, right? All of these three things can be considered recovery, and all three are important and have a place in your recovery, and all three need to be talked about and understand why that they are so important. We're going to kickstart this video off with talking about, number one, the first thing of recovery, the first aspect of recovery, rest or sleep, okay? So it really should be common sense why this one is important, but there are reasons and actual scientific reasons to why this is important and why this is overlooked, maybe. Because when we talk about sleep, right, most people think that you are building muscle in the gym or that you are building muscle when you lift weights. And that is false. That is not true whatsoever. The only thing you are doing in the gym, although they are good things, is tearing down. You are ripping muscle apart. You are creating micro tears and micro trauma so that you can rebuild during when? During your rest, during your sleep. When you sleep, growth hormone, that's when growth hormone is released, and all the damage that you've done to your body during that workout, that is when your body decides it is time to repair and regrow, is while you rest. And so many people overlook this aspect. Either they're up late watching TV, or they're staying out all night and partying. And there's nothing wrong with enjoying yourselves, guys. I understand needing you time, right? And sometimes late at night is the only time we can have that. But however, making sure that you get at least, I like 7 to 8 hours of sleep a night, whatever works for you. Some people like 7, some people like 8, some people are okay with 6, but what have you, you can't be having 5 hours of sleep a night. You are going to be under recovered. Your body, especially if you're working out intensely, your body needs the proper rest to recover and repair itself. You will see much more benefits, I promise you, if you take it a little easier and sleep a couple more hours a night. Your results are going to go like this, because all of a sudden, the changes you're going to see are all because you let your body actually repair itself after constantly speeding it down, beating it down, beating it down, okay? Sleep is very important, and that is why it is number one. All right, number two, guys, is nutrition. And when we talk about nutrition, this is where the quality of what you put in your body really comes back as what's important, and not the quantity. Because yes, you could be under recovered if you are not eating enough food. But however, the most important thing when it comes to recovery in terms of a nutritional aspect is the quality and what we are putting in our body, not how much are we putting in our body. Obviously, getting enough protein is very important when talking about repairing muscle. Your body needs the proper nutrients in order to regrow and come back stronger. So what are you putting in your body? Are you putting the right type of stuff in your body? Are you putting high quality lean meat, lean proteins in your body? Are you putting vegetables in your body? Vegetables are very important. They contain a ton of enzymes that help you to recover. Are you putting the proper carbohydrates in your body, right? The proper carbohydrates, your complex carbohydrates. Are you putting those in your body? Are you dumping trash into your body, which won't help you to recover? All these high processed sugars and terrible junk foods for you are going to actually stop your recovery process, because all this sugar is just going to make you what? Feel like crap, right? So are you filling your body with good foods or bad foods? This is going to have a major effect on how you recover, how quickly you recover, and how well you recover. So it's important that when we talk about recovery and repairing and rebuilding, that nutrition is talked about and that we are following and making good eating habits to help us repair so we can come back in the gym and hit it hard again. And finally, guys, number 3, active recovery. All right, now when I say active recovery, I'm talking about things like yoga, things like stretching, right? Dynamic and static stretching, and also even a little bit of aerobic exercise, such as maybe going for a nice walk, like 25, 30-minute walk, those types of things, right? Now, why is active recovery important? Well, it's important for 2 major reasons. The first is in the name, it's active, right? You're staying active, you're not just sitting on your butt, you're staying moving, you're staying consistent, you're keeping that mindset of active. You're still moving, you're still going to be doing things, you're not just sitting at home, right, on your butt, watching TV. The second reason it's important is because when we talk about stretching, right, or foam rolling, or yoga, these types of things help to counteract muscle imbalances, right? Tightnesses that we build in the gym because of the things we're doing, such as pressing or pulling, right? These types of things are going to cause tightnesses and can create muscle imbalances if they are not addressed and taken care of in forms of our recovery, such as our stretching and foam rolling, right? That's why it is very important. I made an Instagram video about it a few weeks ago about the importance of foam rolling and recovery, because it is very important, not just so that we can recover quicker, right, and get back in the gym, but it's important for our overall health and our flexibility and our stability and our mobility, all the roots that are underneath our strength. That's why these are important. So it's important to make sure we are not neglecting our stretching, foam rolling, and our aerobic exercise for active recovery. Some benefits to doing aerobics, if you guys don't know, is when we go for like a light walk, right? The blood flow to the muscle will actually help to eliminate some metabolic waste that's in the muscle and deliver nutrients to it while we're exercising. And because it's an aerobic exercise and it's low intensity, it's not promoting any more damage such as a high intensity movement would. So it is not detrimental to the recovery process. So that's a benefit to doing some aerobic exercise. Stretching, obviously, we are lengthening and relaxing tissue that is under stress and that's been tight, right? That's why stretching is important, and it also, again, helps to counteract those imbalances that we might have. Another reason why foam rolling and this type of stuff is so important is because it activates the parasympathetic nervous system. When we are constantly going hard and weight training and sprinting and weight training and shortening, right? All it is doing is, although they're good things, right, is activating the sympathetic nervous system, our fight or flight response. And if we keep activating that fight or flight, eventually we're going to burn out. We won't have our nervous system will give in. That's it. It'll burn out. And the way that we counteract that is through active recovery and activating the parasympathetic nervous system, getting our body to calm down and return to a relaxed state, and getting mentally prepared to once again activate that sympathetic nervous system after we have relaxed in a couple of days. All right, everybody, that's going to wrap it up for today. Thank you so much for joining me for this video. If you have any questions, please be sure to leave them in the comments below, and I'll be happy to answer them for you. Please, guys, take your recovery seriously. I promise not only will you look better because of it, but you will feel a million times better, and that I can promise you. Thank you guys so much for tuning in again. Stay healthy, stay safe. I know we're living in some crazy times, but as always, we'll get better, we will move on from it, and we will get back to normal. Thank you guys so much again for tuning in, and take care. Peace.